for me anyway, I like to create the menu and I send it to all of the potential guests so they can come back with any kind of comments they might have. And so this is my Mother's Day dinner menu. And I start with salads and starters. I don't know if this shows up too well on camera, but I will read what it says. It says chilled shrimp nestled in a bed of shredded lettuce and topped with a tangy cocktail sauce. Followed by a classic Caesar salad with crispy croutons and creamy Caesar dressing and a mixed bread basket. Then the main dishes, prime rib of beef, seasoned and roasted to a medium rare, creamy mashed potatoes, squash casserole, and green beans almondine. And then for desserts, we will have New York cheesecake, and I don't know if you can see the bottom of it here. Let me move you up just a little bit. Okay. We will have New York cheesecake and chocolate pudding cake. Sounds like a pretty good menu to me. So that's what I do the first thing. Now this is very simple to do on your computer. I have a window-based computer and I'm using Word 365, and you can get all kinds of templates online, and I just asked for a menu template, which of course gave me all this fancy scroll work and the little titles here, and then I filled in my menu with it. Now this is certainly not necessary, but I think this is a fun kind of part of the whole deal, okay? All right, so now we have the menu, and we know Mother's Day is the 14th, so I'm going to start here on my planner. Let me, I think probably there you can see. And I'm going to start with yesterday's date, Thursday, and I wrote Tablescape. And things I'm using would be flowers, candles, and napkins, okay? So that reminds me I need to get my napkins ironed and ready to fold, get out the candles and put new batteries in them, and pick out whatever flowers I want to put on the table. I'm using a floral tablecloth, so I'm trying to make sure that the items match the colors in the tablecloth. So that's Thursday. Friday, today, I will gather all of my serving dishes. So, and I'm writing down the different menu items that I'm going to be looking for dishes for. The squash casserole, the green beans, the potato, there'll be gravy, the roast beef, the shrimp, the salad, and the bread basket. So I'm going to gather those and probably put them on the counter in one spot, or I would even leave them on the corner of the table until the end of the week. That's today. Now tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going to create my shopping list of all of the ingredients that I'll have to buy. And I created on Saturday. This is still a week away now. I created on Saturday because it gives me plenty of time to review and add or subtract things if I find I need something and I didn't put it down. Okay? Sunday I don't have anything planned. Monday I will create place cards if I choose to use them. I only have 5 people planned for this party, so I probably won't need to use place cards. But if you have anything like 10 or more, you really should do some place cards. Otherwise everybody's wandering around saying, where shall I sit? But I might still, just as a decoration. Tuesday, I'm going to take the prime rib out of the freezer. It probably won't take any more than 3 days to completely defrost, so that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So by Thursday it should be defrosted, and it's fine to stay in the refrigerator till Sunday, and it will make sure that it's defrosted. Wednesday, I'm going to shop for the dinner items except the rolls. Okay, that's Wednesday. I'm going to shop for that's when I'll do my grocery shopping. And that's because if I get home and I have forgotten something, I still have a few more days that I can go to pick up things. But I'm not going to get the bread, obviously, because I want to make that nice and fresh. Thursday, I don't have a plan. Friday, I will be cooking the cheesecake because that chills in the refrigerator. Saturday, I will cook the pudding cake, the potatoes, mashed potatoes. I will chill the wine and set up the bar. And I'll defrost the shrimp for the shrimp cocktail because I will be buying frozen shrimp. Okay? So that's the day before. And then, of course, on Sunday, I probably Sunday morning early. I might do it Saturday. I haven't decided that yet. I'll pick up the rolls. And what I will do is I'm going to, if you remember the menu said a mixed bread basket, I'm going to go to the bakery section of one of our local Publix stores. They usually have a very good bakery section. And pick up just a variety of breads, and probably not 5 of everything because we don't need 5 of everything. But I might pick up 3 if they have pecan rolls, or they may come in a package, and I'll just take a few out. Maybe some whole wheat rolls or sesame rolls, hard and crusty rolls, breadsticks or something like that, just so I can create a mixed bread basket. Then I will obviously be cooking the beef and the green beans. Green beans I'm going to do in my Instant Pot. The beef will be in the oven. And dinner is probably going to be served at around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So cocktails will be at 3. And I'm not planning a big appetizer type of thing with the cocktails. I might just put out some mixed nuts, something that's simple like that, because there's quite a bit of food being served within an hour after you get here or so, within an hour to an hour and a half. And so you don't want to have everybody so full on appetizers that they can't enjoy the meal. So that's how I plan an event, and it works out well for me. I can, if I'm having a bigger group, and I have had many. A couple of years ago, we had a Christmas party, probably for 50 odd people. And that way, then I would be on the back of my book planner here. There's some lined pages, and I would be writing down all of my guests' names, and my invitations go out electronically. And my invitation program then allows me to keep track of who responds and how they respond. So that's what I would do for a larger party. But this right here works just fine for a small group of people. So the next thing on the agenda is to get the Tablescape, which was supposed to be done yesterday, which got started yesterday but did not get done yesterday because of the workmen, and I expect them here again today. But I'm going to work around them, and we're going to get this done because I need to get my planning on the road. So I'm going to be back in just a minute, and I'll meet you out at the table, and we'll put together the Tablescape, just like we're going to do with the flowers. I'm going to make sure I have batteries in all of my candles or anything that lights up. And we're going to fold the napkins and set the table. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, we have new batteries in all of the candles. And actually, they all light with this one remote control, which is nice. And they're timers. So I will be able to put these on and time them all. And then my garland, you can just see the edge of it here. You'll see it when I get a broader view of the table. Also has a timer, so I will get that on. So the first thing I'm going to do is to take these 2 candles and tie a ribbon around it and make a bow. And this ribbon, you will see as I pan out, is the same ribbon that is on my candle that's in the middle of the table. So I'm just going to do the best I can at creating a little bow here. And hopefully I have enough ribbon to do this. I think I can. And my decorations on the table are fairly simple because we'll have to move them when it comes time to eat, and you don't want to have to move a million things and make it too elaborate. And there you go. Just a little bow. Now let's get the other one. These candles came from Amazon, and they're actually indoor-outdoor, or they were actually made for outdoor. They, the bottom of them screws on so that it's more weather tight. But I can't keep them outside. I could put them outside for just an event or something because they melt in this heat. So that doesn't work out too well. I had one that was so misshapen you wouldn't even know it was a candle. But believe it or not, when I went to light it, it lit up. Here we go. And that's just enough to give a little extra decoration to the candle and make it match the rest of the table. There you go. Okay, now we'll set those aside, and the next thing we need to do is fold our napkins. And I'm going to reposition the camera so you can see a little better. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, now I'm going to take my napkins. First of all, you have to make sure you get your napkins ironed nicely. And I'm going to fold them in half. Okay, then I'm going to fold it in half this way. So it's like a little square. Now I'm just going to fan fold. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Okay. Now I'll take my napkin ring, and these are the same ones I used for Easter because they're just fine. For Mother's Day, they have flowers on them. I don't need this little Easter grass on it though. But you know that Easter grass goes everywhere. So I'm going to slip this on. And if you didn't see me making these napkin rings, I'll leave a card about that video. All right, so then you're just going to take these and fan it out a little bit at the top and fan it out a little bit at the bottom. Turn this so it's in the middle. Isn't that pretty? Let's do another one. Now this is the raw hem, is it up? Because I'm going to fold it inside. Okay, now I'm just going to take one of these sides and go back and forth, just like you were folding a piece of paper to make a fan. Take a napkin ring. There you go. All right, I'm going to do the other two and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are back again, and I am doing a voiceover right now because we do have workmen in the house working, and I'm putting new tint on living room windows, and then someone else is on the outside. So I thought I'd show you. Here's the lights lit up without the overhead chandelier going. And didn't that look pretty with the 3 candles? And I can turn them all off and on at the same time. But that's the table. And you can see I'm going to take you into one of the place settings and give you a little bit closer view of how I have it set. And I'm sorry, a little rocky. I moved this and it's on a stand and it hits the stand when I try to move it. So, okay, here we are. We have the napkin on the plate. In the bottom, I have a charger, and I have the dinner plate, and that's the salad plate. And then the napkin is on the top of the salad plate. And we have a salad fork and dinner fork over here to the left. Now, in the back, we have a small dish, and that's a bread dish. And then on the bread dish is my shrimp cocktail dish. Normally I'd put that in the middle of the plate, but the napkin is there. So that's what we'll have the shrimp cocktails in. And then, of course, we have the wine goblets in the back also. And then you can see the candles match the ribbon that's on the top of the big candle in the middle. And it has the pretty little lights that light up. Doesn't that look pretty? Now in the evening, that'll look nice. And I will light that up just before we eat, and then have to dismantle a lot of it before I can put all the food out. But I like the idea of the table. So that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you again on Sunday making something yummy. Until then, have a great day. Everybody play nice now. Love ya. Bye-bye.